Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. This is Linda, your back in the groove again coach with Mindset Monday. Mindset Monday. Monday gives us an opportunity to restart, to reboot, to start again. And I think that's the beauty about Monday. One of the things that I love about Monday now is that it clearly indicates the start of a new week. I work from home, so every day might seem the same, except I make it a point to not have every day the same. My routine is different during the days that they are on weekends. So I make it a point to not have the same routine. So Mondays usually means to me the start of a new week, start of a new beginning. And so that's what I want to talk about today. I want to talk about the importance of having a routine, the importance of having a fresh start, of starting anew, of feeling alive. So I want to talk about the importance of starting a routine, of establishing a routine, and of incorporating daily habits. So I remember years ago when I was unemployed, I went from having a routine, waking up at the same time every day, going to work at the same time every day, doing, what I did at work, and then coming back at the same time, and then having my evening routine. And when I became unemployed, either by choice or not by choice, that routine was like initially it was, oh, yes, I don't have to wake up in the morning. I can sleep in as much as I want, right? That's what's going to happen initially when we are out of work, or when the pandemic hit. We thought, yes, right on, we don't have to work, woohoo, or we don't have to go into work. Or And so over time, if we don't have a routine, I really believe that it weighs on our mental health and our well-being. I think it impacts our health and well-being. So I'm going to share my screen with you here if I can. Just a moment. I'm trying to share my screen because I want to share something that I found about the importance of having a routine. If you don't know who I am Linda, your back in the groove again coach, and I am, there you go. I'm trying to share my screen with you. I hope you can see that. So I found this. These are people who don't have any type of routine, what people will suffer from. So if you don't have a routine, you'll suffer from stress. No routine means having the constant worry of when will I get it done. So there's an important reason of having a routine. You want to make sure that you don't feel as stressed. And I'm going to see if I could share the bigger part of the screen. That way you could see it better than just seeing me. So just to go back, we know that if you don't have a good routine, you're more apt to have poor sleep, right? So if you don't have a routine, you might go to bed at any time of the day or any time of the night. So that's another thing that can affect your stress level too. Is if you don't have enough sleep, you're not going to be able to feel good, and you're more apt to feel stressed. If you don't have a routine, you suffer from poor eating, right? If you don't have a routine, you might not eat at the same time. You might not eat at all, or you might uh, just nibble on things here and there. Another another indicator of people who suffer from lack of routine, well, they might be in poor physical condition, right? If you don't plan to exercise in your day or have some movements during your day, you're more apt to maybe not eat properly, maybe more apt to not sleep properly, and to have more stress. And of course, people who don't have any type of routine suffer from ineffective use of time. So overall, it's very, very important to establish a routine. To establish a routine as well as daily habits. Oh, thank you, Catherine. Thank you. How are you, Catherine? How are you doing? Happy Monday and happy week to you too. How are you doing? It's good to see you. Haven't chatted with you for a while. So we're talking about a routine today, the importance of establishing a routine and those daily habits. Now I'm going to share my screen with you again because I want to share, let me go. Yeah, I think I'll share my large screen again here with you. I want to share with you a model that I use for wellness. Now, I want to talk a little bit about it because I'm going to suggest that I'm going to suggest that incorporating daily habits into your routine are going to be really helpful to you. So I want you to be thinking about that. Now, first of all, some people will write their list of things to do or their big 6 rocks for the next day. They'll do it the night before. So they'll choose what they're going to be doing. They'll choose either the night before or they'll choose what they want to do the morning of. They'll choose their mindset, their attitude around their day. So it starts with choice. And I want you to be thinking, what choices can I make today? What choices can I make? What attitude can I have? What choice can I have around my attitude? What types of feelings do I want to experience today? What choice in foods do I want to eat today? So everything is related to choice. It starts with choice. And of course, I also suggest that you incorporate, I'm just going to go to the next slide here, that you incorporate just a minute. Oh, I'm trying to, there you go. I hope you could see that you incorporate breathing, that you incorporate breathing in your day. So, what do I mean by that? Well, it can be mindfulness meditation, taking time of your day to breathe, 10, 15 minutes. It could be that. It could be noticing that you're breathing, or maybe noticing when you're not breathing. When we get caught up in busyness during the day, when we're choosing to get caught up in busyness, we don't always pay attention to our breath. And sometimes don't breathe for a few minutes. So you want to incorporate breathing into your day, or that awareness that you're breathing, and incorporate different times during the day where you're putting your attention on your breath. You also want to incorporate calming types of activities. So if you have a busy day planned, we all have days that are busier than other days. But if you want to think ahead and choose during your day, during your routine, we're talking about healthy habits here, where you are also going to incorporate calming types of activities. Now, calming types of activities could be, maybe you guys can give me some examples of calming types of activities. Can you think of some calming types of activities? Think of some calming types of activities. So, for me, calming type of activity is meditation. I do a lot of meditation. For some people, it might be reading. Maybe reading calms them down. Maybe a calming type of activity might be to listen to some relaxing music in the background while they're doing their work. Relaxing type of music might be a calming type of activity. So calming type of activities, and the next type of of daily habit that I'm suggesting to you is to also incorporate movement. To also incorporate movement. Now, I've got a 5-day challenge starting next week. if I can if I can actually get it going. It's already to go, and I'm just marketing it now. But it also involves movement. So why is movement so important in our lives? Well, first of all, a lot of us now are working in front of their computer. I'm included in that. So if I don't incorporate movement in my day, I feel cramped. I feel stiff. I really do. So I need to get up and go for walks sometimes during the day. That's part of my daily habits. I need to get up and do some stretching exercises during the day. I need to I need to create movement in my life. So thinking about your daily habits that include breathing, that include calming activities, that include movement. What can you do in your daily life to include these types of wellness types of activities? And the last one is the notion of savoring. Let me go on to that slide here. The notion of savoring. Now, I think this is crucial. I think it's really important that during the day that we incorporate some savoring. And what do I mean by that? Well, it could be as simple as really enjoying a cup of coffee and really smelling that cup of coffee. Or it could be savoring another type of moment, such as going outside in nature and really savoring the sounds and savoring the different sights that we see, the, the, the fresh air, the wind on our face, savoring that moment. It could mean as well when you do have a meal, whether it's a breakfast, a lunch, or a supper, it could mean sitting down and really looking at your meal and smelling your meal and taking small bites of your meal and really tasting every bit of what you're eating. We call that mindful eating. Mindful eating. So those are the tips for the day. Number one, it was about establishing a routine, the importance of establishing a routine. And number two was also to incorporate healthy daily habits. And I'm going to suggest that your habits are centered around this model. I devised this model. This is my model. It's a well-being model, well-being and self-care model that I talk about, and it incorporates breathing, it incorporates calming activities, it incorporates some movement, and also it incorporates savoring. But it starts with the one in the middle. It starts with choice. It starts with choice. So choosing what you will be doing, choosing how you will be doing these activities the next day, choosing your mindset, choosing your attitude. All right. So that's that for Mindset Monday. I hope that you have a great week. I want to give just before I go, I just want to give a big shout out to our group, the Confident, Inspired, and Aspiring Limitless Women's Group. Yes, we have a new name for our Facebook group. So welcome to the newer members as well. My name is Linda. I'm the moderator of this group. And if you're watching on YouTube, or if you're watching on my business page as well on Facebook, and you're a woman, well, you can join this group. You can join the Confident, Inspired, and Aspiring Limitless Women's Group. I hope I hope to see you there as well. And stay tuned for my 5-day challenge. It's called oh my God, I forget the name now. Isn't that terrible? And I'm live right now. It's called Unmotivated to Excited in 5 days. That's what happens when you're live, right? I can't always think of the things on the spot. So empower, unmotivated to excited in 5 days. You'll be hearing more about it because I'm going to be putting it in the Facebook group so that you can join. All right, everybody, have yourself a wonderful day. Remember, reset your mind. It's Monday, it's a brand new week. And Think about what your routine is or what it should be or what it could be, as well as your daily habits as well. Bye, everybody, now. Have a great day.